Good evening, welcome. Yeah, a round of applause for everyone for being here today. You know, we just finished, before we started this event, we had all the scholarship recipients in the room next door for a reception. And I was someone had asked how I got started in this business, in this industry. And I said, it brings me back to a quote: there's nothing more important than an opportunity that you take. That's how I got to where I am, and these students took the opportunity, and they're here tonight with 800 of their closest industry community members. That's the opportunity you want to take. I'm Joe Salemi, Landscape Ontario's Executive Director, and it's so exciting for me to welcome you to the 52nd Annual Landscape Ontario Awards of Excellence. Tonight, we gather to celebrate your achievements, to reaffirm our collective commitment to excellence. The awards are more than accolades. They're a testament to the vibrant spirit that defines our extraordinary landscape horticulture trades community. We're cultivators of green spaces, designers of thriving ecosystems, creators of human experiences, and stewards of a sustainable future. Landscape Ontario is not just an association, it's a force. We are indeed stronger together. Tonight, we honor those who have pushed the boundaries of our craft. These projects, these individuals, they embody the very essence of what we strive for in our work: excellence. But we must continue to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. We must cultivate a future and a culture of continuous learning. We must embrace new technologies and champion sustainable practices. Well, to that end, I have some really special news that I want to share with you tonight. Over a year ago, there was a grant through the Ministry of Labor, Immigration, Training, and Skills Development. There's the Skills Development Fund's capital stream. So we applied for it to build a $14 million world-class landscape horticulture trades training facility on our property in Milton. This fund would provide 49% of the funding if successful. It's really something we considered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Through the work of Landscape Ontario's Workforce Development Committee, the leadership of John Agg as chair, Courtney McCann as Landscape Ontario's Director of Workforce Development, we were successful. In 2 years, you'll get a personal invitation to experience Landscape Ontario's new world-class training facility, which is going to solidify our place as a global leader in the advancement of the landscape horticulture trades. When the Landscape Ontario Board of Directors purchased 50 acres of property in Milton back in 1994, they envisioned that one day that property would serve as a center of excellence for our community. Well, here we are, 30 years later, and we're on the cusp of making that vision a reality. Landscape Ontario is truly fortunate to have had and to continue to have such committed and ambitious leaders that drive the strategic direction of our organization. Together, we're going to shape the future where thriving landscapes are the cornerstone of vibrant communities. Tonight, let us celebrate not just our past achievements, but the boundless potential ahead. Before we officially begin tonight's ceremony, for those of you that may not be aware, the Awards of Excellence bar has been raised quite high. I want to thank the volunteer judges, the awards committee, convened through the leadership of Landscape Ontario's president, Ed Hansen, who we saw on the red carpet, and coordinated by our own Megan Sheehan, all for the incredible amount of effort this year to update the awards program. The outstanding quality and sheer volume of submissions we received last year are a testament to the remarkable talent within our community. This year, the standards are more stringent. The ultimate winners are those projects that not only met, but exceeded expectations. You can expect a shorter show, which I think we'll all be okay with. Fewer winners. And there'll be some shocks, I'm sure. But this revamp was necessary to take Ontario's industry to the next level. Ensuring winning an award of excellence is an achievement worthy of recognition. So, without further ado, let's get on with the show.
All right, let's go.
Live from the Plaza Ballroom in Toronto, it's the 52nd Annual Landscape Ontario Awards of Excellence. Please welcome your ceremony host, the President of Landscape Ontario, Ed Hansen.
Okay, I might get blinded a few times up here, but it's all good. Good evening, Landscape Ontario. Welcome to the Awards of Excellence, where we celebrate your creativity, innovation, and skill. I want to thank tonight's sponsors, because without them, we couldn't put on this sensational event year after year. We're grateful for the Jewel Group for once again coming on board as a presenting sponsor. And before you set the tone of what you're clapping, the answer is yes. The Jewel Group will be giving away another getaway to Mont Tremblant. I want to acknowledge and thank supporting partners, NVK Nurseries, Unilock, and Conan Nurseries. You'll be seeing more about these companies throughout the show, I am sure. And thank you for contributing partners, Site One Landscape Supply. Let's give all these wonderful partners a hand, because without them, we couldn't put on the show. As Joe mentioned, you're going to notice some changes tonight. The awards committee reviewed member feedback and embarked on a major revamp of the judging system. With so many great projects, it was clear that we needed to elevate the standard we require to be truly an award of excellence project. And only a handful of entries earned the marks that are needed, which the committee decided would be a minimum 90 points out of a possible 100. Entries that earned scores between 80 and 90 will be recognized with an award of merit. For each program, we will first announce the project deserving of merit and then reveal the award of excellence winners. All right, let's get to it. Our first program is landscape lighting. The judges scored each entry on design, installation, safety, creativity, light control, and overall aesthetic achievement. Let's reveal this year's award winners.
Lighting. Awards of Merit in the Lighting Program. Higgins Hardscape, Malton Project, Lighting. OGS Property Services, Green Turf Irrigation Systems, Cemetery Road, Uxbridge. OGS Property Services, Green Turf Irrigation Systems, Lincoln Green Drive, Markham. Rustic Impressions, Serene Illumination. Linton Landscaping and Turf Management, Gilnockie Re-envisioned. Rustic Impressions, Tranquil Nights on Glasgow. Award of Excellence winners in the lighting program. Design and installation, $10,000 to $30,000. DeMarco Landscape Lighting, The Miller Project. Luxury Light, Lighting Elegance. Moonstruck Lighting, Welcome Home. Design and installation over $30,000. Luxury Light, Resort Living. Moonstruck Lighting, Rooftop Oasis.
Congratulations to this year's winners in the lighting program. I invite the Award of Excellence winners on stage. DeMarco Landscape Lighting, Luxury Light, and Moonstruck Lighting Limited.
Irrigation. Award of Merit in the Irrigation Program for Water Conservation, Non-Potable Water. Empire Green Lawn Sprinklers, Friday Harbor, West Island. And an Award of Excellence in the Irrigation Program for Water Conservation, Potable Water. Empire Green Lawn Sprinklers, the Sugarbush Estate.
Okay. Couple things. A reminder that if your project is recognized with an award of merit, you can receive your plaque from the awards table right by the red carpet in the lobby. Make sure it's right beside our selfie wall, so be sure to tag yourself in social media posts with tonight's hashtags LO Awards and LO Congress. On that note, I invite this year's irrigation award winners. Did we go through this? I feel we skipped ahead. Did we? Do we know who the award winner is? We don't. Okay. How's this feel? That we're kind of like on edge? Wow. All right.
I'm on page 18.
Yeah, I know. I invite this year's Irrigation Award of Excellence winner, Empire Green Lawn Sprinklers, to the stage. The one prize tonight that doesn't require 17 estimates, being nice to a difficult client, or standing in the blazing hot sun to win, is the annual Mont Tremblant Getaway Giveaway. Joining me is Andrew, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at the Jewel Group, to reveal how you could be this year's winner. Andrew, why don't you explain?
Good evening, everybody. So when you came in, you filled out a ballot to be a part of a draw for a 7-day stay in Tremblant. So hopefully you put your name in there. We will draw the name shortly later on this evening.
Okay, so is everybody excited for that? Have you filled out your ballots? So is everybody going to fill out a ballot? Good question, Andrew. Where do you get your ballot?
The ballots have been completed already. So when you came in, as you walked in, you would have filled in your ballot. So as you walked in, so you would have filled it in. So they're all in the box, and the special box with high security around them to make sure that they stay secure.
One of those times you should have listened in school. Thanks, Andrew. The winner's going to be revealed just before the end of the show. Good luck to everyone. Thanks, Andrew. So, our first special award of the night is the Chapter Achievement Award. This award is nominated through a Landscape Ontario Chapter Board of Directors. The individual that is nominated must have demonstrated consistent volunteerism and a significant contribution to their respective chapter over a period of many years. I'd like to bring out John Dursey, President of the Toronto Chapter, to tell you more about this year's worthy recipient. John.
Thank you and good evening. It's my pleasure to sing the praises of someone who has been an invaluable asset to our Toronto Chapter Board. Over the years, Wendy Ladd has consistently demonstrated exceptional dedication to our chapter. Wendy's tireless efforts have enhanced the chapter's impact to our community and local communities. Notably, Wendy played a pivotal role in forging a successful partnership with the Marner Assist Foundation, leading to a construction of a much-needed playground in Bracebridge. Wendy also spearheaded a massive toy drive during the holiday season, bringing joy to countless children in need. These initiatives, along with many other efforts, exemplify Wendy's commitment to making positive differences. It's my pleasure to recognize Wendy Ladd as a most deserving recipient of this year's Chapter Achievement Award. Please welcome Wendy to the stage.
Congratulations for TLC Professional Landscaping.
Pretty cool to get one win, and then to get this win was really cool. So it was a pretty fun experience. I've been to a few of them before, but this was a pretty special one with TLC. So when I first got here, there was a smaller decking system, a bunch of different tiers, and they didn't really have enough space to fully enjoy their backyard, even though it looks quite big. It is kind of small when you actually put the property lines down and all those kind of details.
We bought this house really for the beauty that surrounds the property. Our favorite time out here tends to be either early morning or in the evenings just as the sun is setting. So trying to enjoy the space while getting eaten alive was always a bit of a challenge.
Right now we're in the 3-season room of the project. The customer really wanted this main feature to get out of the bugs. Some of the challenges in this structure itself were the rocky conditions we were building the substructure in, as well as tying into the existing structure of the home. So one of the main features of this 3-season room is these plexiglass windows. So they're not true glass, but they do open all the way from top to bottom.
In the mornings, my favorite thing to do is to sit in the sunroom and sit and have a cup of coffee. We love listening to the birds. It tends to be the space that our entire family, kids as well, tend to gravitate to spend their sort of quiet moments in their free time.
The post and beam kind of, that sort of structure has sort of become a signature that pops up in more designs than not now. I tested it out at my own house first, make sure it worked, and then brought that kind of that flair to TLC. So that's sort of the signature now. Right. So Pam, you remember designing this second phase area?
I do.
When we did win, I did give them a heads up, like, hey, TLC won this award. It's pretty big. Just letting you know, like, you got a pretty special spot. So enjoy it.
Well, as we've just seen, good design can truly transform a life. Judging for the design program focuses on overall design impact, solutions to site challenges, creativity and innovation, horticultural compatibility and correctness, aesthetic appeal, technical hardscaping, elements and detailing, plant selection, organization, and completeness. So basically the judges, they're looking at everything. Let's reveal this year's exceptional winners.
Design. Awards of Merit in the Design Program. K. Friedorf Limited, the Francolini Residence. Jennifer Heyman Design Group, Scenic Landing. Weekend Landscape Design, House of Falconer. Proland Landscape Construction, Horsepower Farms. The Landmark Group, Windrush. Vast Design Studio, Hamer Bay. And the Award of Excellence winners in the design program are Private Residential Design under 2,500 square feet. Plantenance Landscape Group, Small but Lovely. Private Residential Design, 2,500 to 5,000 square feet. K. Friedorf Limited, the Richards Residence. TLC Landscaping Design and Pools, California, here we come. TLC Landscaping Design and Pools, West Coast Vibes. Private Residential Design, 5,000 square feet or more. Vast Design Studio, Sandy Bay. Commercial Design. Kent Ford Design Group, OAA Headquarters, Landscape Renewal.
Pausing for effect. Pausing for effect. Before I invite up the winners, I just want to say, every year I'm absolutely blown away at how incredible our profession is. I think that alone deserves a cheer, but we'll wait to make sure we don't not recognize these fantastic award winners. Please come up to the stage. Plantenance Landscape Group, K. Friedorf Limited, TLC Landscaping Design and Pools, Vast Design Studio, and Kent Ford Design Group. Congratulations.
nursery stock retailer. We're not open to the general public. We specialize in helping those within the industry.
We operate on about 15 farms, roughly around 1,000 acres in production. There's approximately 250 acres of container production, and then the rest of that is then in field production.
So whether you're a landscaper or a garden center, you're our client base, and we have lots of products here to help you out. From the moment they roll in the gate, they are taken care of. We will assist them every step of the way through getting their order.
To be able to see their plants, pick out their plants, almost a retail mentality, but at a wholesale level.
We gather all those items that have come from our different farms. We make sure it's all loaded securely and appropriately, and when they leave out the gate, we hope they've got a smile on their face.
Landscape Ontario's Trillium Award is given only in exceptional circumstances. To an individual who made an outstanding contribution in the field of horticulture, such as the development of a new plant or technique, or for the design of an outstanding project. It's truly my honor to bestow this honor on Stanley Rosek. You may not know his name, but if you've ever been to our facility in Milton, you know his work. Stanley's lifelong love of plants took him from his homeland, Poland, to work in Germany, Czechia, Hungary, and the Netherlands. He worked at the Keukenhof, which was a highlight of his career, and finally to Canada. He worked at Edwards Gardens and Centennial Park Conservatory in Toronto. He created horticultural designs for Canada Blooms, and in retirement, he worked 2 days a week at Landscape Ontario, designing and maintaining the grounds and planters that appear throughout the summer. Stanley said that a well-designed garden is like a symphony orchestra. He claims that he doesn't have a favorite part of our grounds because he sees it as a whole composition, not individual parts. Stanley has also dedicated to his community, bringing energy and great love to plants to local schools, nonprofits, and his church. I really had hoped that Stanley could have been with us here tonight, but he's not been well, and he couldn't make it here. In his absence, please join me in giving a big hand to plant lover Stanley Rosek for his tremendous contributions to Landscape Ontario and the horticultural sector as we honor him with the Trillium Award.
Turning our focus now to the maintenance program. In this program, judges were looking for overall impact, turf health and cut, quality edging and trimming, evidence of IPM best practices, proper pruning, along with plant health and vigor. Annual planting design was also considered. Let's enjoy this year's exceptional maintenance projects.
Maintenance. Award of Merit in the Maintenance Program. Boots Landscaping and Maintenance, CIBC Richmond Hill. And the Award of Excellence winners in the Maintenance Program are Private Residential Maintenance, 1 acre or more. The Landmark Group, Meadowstone. Non-turf maintenance. Strathmore Landscape Contractors, L'Auto-Québec, siège social.
I invite this year's Award of Excellence recipients to in the maintenance program to the stage. The Landmark Group and Strathmore Landscape Contractors. Congratulations. Wow. For those of you that haven't been to a kitchen party in a while, that would be a pretty good one. As always, we'd like to showcase our future landscape leaders here at our award ceremonies. To present this year's crop of Foundation Scholarship recipients, please welcome the Ontario Horticulture Trades Foundation President, Audrey Partridge.
Thank you, Ed. The Ontario Horticulture Trades Foundation is the research and scholarship arm of Landscape Ontario. The Foundation's mandate is to ensure a healthy future for the horticultural industry through the financial support of research and scholarships. And we thank all of you for being the source of those, that funding. It is wonderful to see the continued interest young people are showing in pursuing a career in this sector, and the Foundation is pleased to help some of them on their journey. Join me in welcoming this year's crop of budding landscapers.
I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world I'm turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now.
Okay, so move on now to the construction program. Our judging panel, which met in person and debated each of your entries, were looking for originality, harmony of design, integration of plant material, technical skill, and craftsmanship. They considered how challenges were overcome, how clients' requests were addressed, and of course, they were looking for the wow factor. Here now are our first category in the construction program.
Construction. Awards of Merit in the Construction Program. Retreat Landscape Design, River Run Retreat. Hank Deanan Landscaping, Trent University, Durham, Medicine Garden. Griffith Property Services, Perfect Spaces. Griffith Property Services, The Woodland Sports Court. Niagara Outdoor, Undercover Entertainer. Oak Ridge Group, TFS, Toronto's International School, Rutherford Contracting, Celebration Park. And the Award of Excellence winners in the construction program are Balcony or Rooftop Garden, Three Seasons Landscapes, Guelph City Hall, Commercial construction, multi-residential and industrial, over $250,000. Three Seasons Landscapes, Guelph City Hall.
I invite this year's Award of Excellence recipient in the first set of categories in the construction program to the stage. Congratulations, Three Season Landscapes. Established in 2012, Landscape Ontario's IPM Leadership Award recognizes forward-thinking leaders who contribute to the healthy growth of our industry. Nominated by their peers, recipients of this award can be anyone who has distinguished themselves in the turf and/or tree industry by enhancing or promoting the future of integrated pest management. It is my privilege tonight to name Kyle Tobin of Lawn Savers Plant Health as the recipient of this year's IPM Leadership Award. Kyle has been a tireless advocate for responsible pesticide use, championing science-based approaches, and promoting the adoption of IPM strategies among fellow professionals. Notably, Kyle has been a driving force behind Landscape Ontario's crucial work towards regulatory change, spearheading efforts to secure an exemption to the cosmetic use of pesticide ban for licensed and accredited professionals. This dedication to advancing best practices and advocating for the balanced regulatory framework that supports both environmental protection and industry needs makes Kyle Tobin a truly deserving recipient of the Landscape Ontario IPM Leadership Award. Please come up on stage, Kyle.
Good evening. My name's Haig Safarian, and this next award is very near and dear to my heart because of who it was named after. It's my immense pleasure to once again present an award named in honor of one of my mentors and an industry pioneer, Mr. Horst Dickert. The Horst Dickert Award recognizes the best use of native plant material in a design or implemented sustainable landscape. The judges may select a winner from any entry to the construction, maintenance, or design programs. The judges focused on 3 areas of importance: native plants, sustainability and functionality, and overall aesthetic. This year, the judges were unanimous in their selection. I'm pleased to present this year's Horst Dickert Award to Rugged Earth Landscaping, Inc. for their project, Aphotic Tranquility. Please come up to the stage.
Feel a little bit like the Oscars tonight here, you know? So we're going to take this moment to pause during our celebration while we're all together and reflect upon colleagues, friends, and mentors that we lost in 2024. So I'm going to ask you to join me in a moment of silence.
I'm delighted to present this year's Casey Van Meers Award to Oriole Landscaping for Canadian Shield Field. Come on up. Congratulations.
This is my first time back in the garden in about a year and a half. And it's nice to see how everything's growing in. The stone is feeling more natural and you know, it's weathered a little bit, so it ties in better with the landscape. Even the new stone, which we incorporated with some of the original stone from the garden and incorporated them, it's now really weathering well together. This client has a young family, so a very intentional play space for the children was created without taking away from the comfortable, casual, you know, more adult feel of the spaces adjacent to the house. Everybody has their little pocket that they can enjoy. On the roof of the shed, they've got you know, a little play fort up here, which is, you know, a little small for me to climb into, but it is tempting. There was a sculptor that owned this property, and a number of those sculptures remained with the property. An attempt was made to incorporate them into the landscape, and I think it was very successfully done, and it adds obviously a lot of unique interest that isn't available on most landscapes.
I think it just has a magical spirit for some reason. And I remember even the architect, when we did our renovation for the house, was like, there's just something secret garden feeling about this property. So it just has that kind of like core. And I think that Oriole and the landscape architects just made that come to life.
And it wasn't in our intention when we got into this project, we want to have an award-winning garden or, we wanted it to be perfect for our family.
Yeah, and I guess it makes us really excited that everyone came together this way to work on this. Yeah.
The industry has changed so much. I've been doing this now for almost 40 years. There are so many fantastic designers, so many fantastic professional installers that I definitely don't take anything for granted. I love what I do. I love being able to make a change to a garden and see how it looks. And if my legacy is that I spread that passion for the enjoyment of the process and the product, then then I'd say that's a win.
We are going to continue with the award winners in construction, specifically residential construction. This is the time of the show that you normally grab a few drinks because it's a marathon of wonderful work. Well, this year it's going to feel more like a sprint. The judges took a critical eye to your work like never before. We certainly have a healthy number of Award of Merit recipients to show you, but the achievements of the select Award of Excellence winners are truly exceptional. Let's now reveal the province's best residential landscape construction projects.
Construction. Awards of Merit in the Construction Program. Action Home Services, Centerpiece. Infinite Possibilities Group, A Walk Above, Front Yard Transformation. Rescon, Project Lakeshore. Cudmore's Landscape and Design, Modern Huga. It's About Time, Sportsman Hill Farm. Creo Concepts, Private Serenity. Dr. Landscape Inc., It's Just Perfect. Garden Holistics, Entertainers Family Retreat. Green Apple Landscaping, Hillside Harmony, Modern Minimalist Parking Pad. Green Apple Landscaping, Small Backyard, Big Possibilities. Griffith Property Services, A Countryside Classic. ME Contracting, Luxurious Oasis. Niagara Outdoor, Biome at DQ. Niagara Outdoor, Farmhouse Retreat. Retreat Landscape Design, Plum Ridge Retreat. Royal Stone Landscaping and Design, Tranquil Connection. Tersigny Landscape Construction, Night Moves. The Landmark Group, High Tide. A Bloom Landscape Contractor, The McManus Project. Cedar Springs Landscape Group, Nature's Edge. Cedar Springs Landscape Group, Tranquil Lines. DeCourt's Landscaping, The Stonegage Project. Flattery Design, Fallingbrook. Flattery Design, Lauderdale. Headwaters Landscaping, The Gathering Spot. Kenneth Morgan Pools and Landscaping, Home Sweet Home. Land Art, Sumac. Precision Landscaping, Slabs, Slabs, Slabs. Retreat Landscape Design, Bocce Ball Retreat. Shade Master Landscaping, Lakeside Living. Tersigny Landscape Construction, The Cat's Meow. Whitby Shores Landscaping, Glenwood. Cedar Springs Landscape Group, Level Up. Higgins Hardscape, Findlay Ave. Oak Ridge Group, Avery Circle. Proscape Land Design, Chartwell Modern. Cedar Springs Landscape Group, Buckdown Resort. Cedar Springs Landscape Group, Classic meets Contemporary. Elements Hardscaping, Gilnockie Re-envisioned. Rustic Impressions, Refined Elegance on Glasgow. And the Award of Excellence winners in the construction program are Residential Construction, $50,000 to $100,000. Hogan Landscaping, Markham Sanctuary. Plantenance Landscape Group, Kick Back and Relax. Rugged Earth Landscaping, Aphotic Tranquility. Rustic Impressions, Timber Haven. Residential Construction, $100,000 to $250,000. Granite Park, the Nesbitt Residence. Northern Oak Landscapes, Fredonia. Residential Construction, $250,000 to $500,000. Cedarcroft Landscape and Design, Cataract Retreat. Headwaters Landscaping, Choose Joy. Oriole Landscaping, King's Garden Escape. Rustic Impressions, Fireside Elegance. Tersigny Landscape Construction, Entertainment Tonight. Residential Construction, $500,000 to $1 million. Land Art, King. Muskoka Landscapers, Gloucester Pool. Partridge Fine Landscapes, Urban Eloquence. Proscape Land Design, Chartwell Estate. Zeng Landscaping, The Edge of Nature. Residential Construction, over $1 million. Muskoka Landscapers, back home. ProLand Landscape Construction, Horsepower Farm. Proscape Land Design, Hamilton Tudor. The Landmark Group, Meadowstone.
I invite this year's Award of Excellence winners for residential construction. Please come to the stage. Cedarcroft Landscape Design Limited, Granite Park Incorporated, Headwaters Landscaping, Hogan Landscaping Incorporated, Land Art, Muskoka Landscapers, Northern Oak Landscapes, Oriole Landscape Limited, Partridge Fine Landscapes Limited, Plantinins Landscape Group, ProLand Landscape Construction, Proscape Land Design Incorporated, Rugged Earth Landscaping Incorporated, Rustic Impressions, Terracini Landscape Construction, the Landmark Group, and last but not least, Zen Landscaping. previous years, we'd still be watching the reels. Okay, who is ready for the draw to the trip to Mont Tremblant for 7 nights? Let's bring back Andrew from Jewel Group with a basket of ballots, and let's send someone home really happy. To clarify a few things, number 1, you must be in the room. If we call your name and you're not here, it's a sad day to be you. I'll give everybody a moment. Want to text your buddies who are in the lobby, maybe, and if not, it's all good. We'll keep drawing names until someone can run up here, claim the prize, prove who they are, and Andrew, remind everybody what they win again. Can you remind us what we win again?
You will win a 1-week stay at Mont Tremblant, summer, winter, fall, or spring.
Let's go. All right. And the winner is, drum roll, please.
No way.
I can't see it.
Monica Abels, my wife, won. No, she didn't win. She's not here today. Frank from DC. Frank from DC, you here today? Frank?
Do, 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 do.
Frank from DC. Here comes Frank. All right, Frank.
Hello. Can anybody admit that this guy is Frank from DC? Is that like Bob from Shawinigan? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over.
Frank from DC is here. Yes, it is. Congratulations.
They figure out details, who's coming, who's bringing the cooler, making dinner choices. Frank from DC, well done. Guess what? We have reached the dramatic conclusion of this year's award ceremony when we reveal the winners now of the Best Overall Awards. We begin with the Neil Vanderkrook Award for Excellence in Landscape Design. To announce this year's winner, please welcome Neil's grandson, Derek Vanderkrook, to the stage.
Thank you, Ed. On behalf of my family, it is my honor to present this year's Neil Vanderkrook Award for Excellence in Landscape Design. This award, named in honor of my grandfather, a founding member of Landscape Ontario, is presented to the most outstanding and highest overall scoring entry submitted to the design program. Let's reveal this year's Best Design Project. Kent Ford, come on up.
Good evening. My name is Cassie Zalewski, owner of Park Lane Landscapes, and this next honor is one that is close to my heart, the Casey Van Maris Award. Casey Van Maris was one of the visionaries responsible for the establishment of this association and served as one of Landscape Ontario's first presidents. As Casey's granddaughter, it is always such a thrill to give out an award named in his memory. This award is presented to the project deemed by the judges to be the most innovative and creative from all the construction entries. As we have seen, judging was especially tough this year, and deliberations that took place in deciding the project worthy of the Casey Van Maris Award, as I've been told, were lively and thorough. This year's winner took a blank canvas and created a design that fulfills everything a landscape should be. Most importantly, it became a space that will improve the quality of life for those that entered it. On behalf of our family, I am delighted to present this year's Casey Van Maris Award to Three Seasons Landscapes, Guelph City Hall.
Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
All right, folks, we're almost there. With limited submissions of superior quality in the maintenance program this year, the judges felt that no project was worthy of the Don Sullivan Award for Grounds Management. Therefore, this special award will once again not be presented this year. Traditionally, the final presentation of the evening is the award for the Duntington Grub trophy to the entry that receives the highest overall mark in the construction program. This year, the high score was 93 of a possible 100, and this mark was achieved by 5 projects in the construction program. Our volunteer judging panel was asked to review the entries to determine if one project was more outstanding than the rest. During the first session, no project rose to the top of that group. The judges reconvened again a day later in hopes that fresh eyes might spot something that would elevate one landscape over the rest. Again, a clear winner was not determined. So, with a 5-way tie, the judges announced that there could not select a winner, a clear winner, for only the 4th time in the 47-year history of the prize. The Duntington Grub Award will not be presented this evening. However, we feel that the accomplishments of the 5 companies that earned the top spot of 93 should be celebrated, and I would like now to invite them to come to the stage to be acknowledged by their peers. Muskoka Landscapers for Gloucester Pool. Partridge Fine Landscapes for Urban Eloquence. Tricini Landscape Construction for Entertainment Tonight. 3 Seasons Landscape for Guelph City Hall. And Zeng Landscapes for the Edge of Nature. I invite you to come up with your team members in the room. Well done. Okay, folks, that is our show, everyone. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. It has been a pleasure to host such a special evening. I want to thank the Yellow Awards Committee, Conference and Event Specialist Megan Shaheen, and the volunteer judges who worked so hard this year at our revamped awards program. Thank you to the production team at Executed Events and AV Canada, along with Albert Graves and Bloman Decor for their another stellar production. And finally, Landscape Ontario is grateful for all of tonight's supporting sponsors and our presenting sponsor, the Jewel Group. It's because of the contributions that we can put on events such like this, so thank you.